Well, it's the third weekend of spring playoffs, midseason showdown, with coverage brought to you by Alienware. I'm joined right now by Jatt from Team Liquid to talk about the unfortunate loss today against Cloud9. So, Jatt, I mean, overall, I think a lot of people expected TL to take the series. Obviously, a lot of folks thought it was going to be close. What went wrong that caused the loss?
Yeah, I mean, just for the people watching this is probably like 20 minutes after the Nexus fell. So I'm going to have a more solid understanding of exactly what went wrong after I've had a chance to like rewatch the series and debrief with all the players. But I think we had a bit of an off day. And I know that could sound like a bad excuse, but like just watching our team in all of our scrims and in all of our games, there were a lot of things that just kind of flipped in the opposite side of our direction. And then we made kind of like small chains of bad decisions that stopped us from being able to execute on win conditions. And then like we lose the series 3-1. So like I am like no one on this team takes losses easily, but it's times like these that I'm really happy that we have a double elimination format.
Yeah, yes.
Because I like, right? We'll play in the losers final. We win that, then we get another chance, right? With the same cards on the table against Cloud9, having traded some priority information. So it's kind of a weird thing to explain right now, but the fact that the loss doesn't have a finality to it makes me really hopeful for next week.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Can you move
I'm
your
kind
mic
of
a little closer? Sorry, we're just having a hard time hearing you. Maybe you
yeah,
can
sure.
just adjust it, right? Yeah. Sorry, just that final thought you were saying. The loss is.
Yeah, I mean it sucks to lose, but it's still hopeful because there's so many things that I saw that I think we can do better to take them down next time.
Yeah.
So they definitely deserve to win today. They were definitely the better team today, but I think we can do it next time.
You will face whoever wins tomorrow between 100 and T and TSM. I think TSM heavily favored, but are you as certain of that result?
No, I like I think 100 Thieves has improved a lot since even in just like a week. And I think our series against TSM was also really close. I think the top four in LCS are good. So we'll just have to watch that series closely and know who our first opponent is.
Yeah. How confident are you? I mean, as you mentioned, TSM was really close. Let's say it is TSM that goes through. Is this a situation? Obviously you get the second chance against C9 if you beat TSM. TSM here gets a second chance against you. How confident do you feel against TSM next week, if that ends up happening?
Yeah, I do think that series is really close, but I think if we play them again, it's going to be a completely different series. It's been like the duration of time that everyone in LCS has been on patch 11.5 and how much like cross scrimming that we've done with each other. Like everyone knows what everyone plays, especially if we play either 100 Thieves or TSM next week. So I just think it'll be fun. And yes, I'm very confident in our ability to win.
What did you think of the fact? Because I've had people say mixed things about like the big time in which you get 2 weeks off essentially, right?
Mm-hmm.
Randomly here, and that's what you had. So what did you think of that? Was that frustrating or helpful?
I hated it, I think. I just you get so amped for playoffs and you get the win and then you have this 2 week break. I mean, you saw like a lot changed from the type of team we were 2 weeks ago to the type of team we are now. You can't really complain about it because it's totally an equal playing field. Cloud9 and us had exactly the same conditions with which we had to play. But yeah, I would have greatly preferred to just play the next week. So like I understand why it's happening with the like 2 games per weekend and this 4 weekend playoff. If I could, be scheduling czar and pick, I just compress it to 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Somewhat like the way LEC is doing it, where you can, crush the losers back a little bit, make them play on a Thursday or something, and then
Yeah, they had a break, I think, too.
Yeah,
as
like
well,
it is what it is. So I don't really have too many complaints. I just didn't like it.
Yeah, I mean it's just interesting to get the context. All right. Well, is there anything that you would like to say to any of the Team Liquid fans out there?
I would say that you should try and remain hopeful. I would say that we did not play the way that we want to play. I think it's actually very unacceptable what happened today, but it is a double elimination bracket. And what I really want to make sure that we do is to avoid what happened in summer split. Like, we were in this position in summer split where we win our first round, we're in winners final, and then we lose like back-to-back best of fives and we finish third. But I also know like the resiliency of the team. I think we improve more after losses than we do after wins, which makes me kind of excited to get this chance for improvement and the chance to play two best of fives and make like a sweet run to win the spring split. So that's what we're going to be trying to do the next week, and then hopefully we pull it off.
Very good. Well, hey, thank you so much, Jatt, for the interview. I know it's always shitty to have to do these after a loss, so I appreciate it. And looking forward to seeing what you guys bring next week, and what will hopefully be two series that we'll see you play in. So thanks thanks so much for the interview. For everyone else, you can check out the rest of my coverage of all things League Esports right here on my YouTube channel. These days, everybody's talking about Wild Rift this, Wild Rift that. And you know what's actually wild? The amazing performance you can get with Alienware computers with NVIDIA graphics cards in them. You can go check them out over at alienware.com/Travis, and you can use Travis10 off to save 10%. Also wild that you can do that. They've got some fantastic stuff, including the Alienware M15R4. We love Alienware. Thank you so much for sponsoring my content, and we'll catch you next time.